sometimes we didn't know how he impacted
Oh,
people.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
That
You
part
Yeah,
know,
is
yeah.
so
that part is
critical.
so
Mhm,
important and
Yeah.
mhm,
critical where someone is like, yeah, your dad is the reason that why I finished school,
Mhm.
or
mhm,
that he paid for school, or that a
mhm,
person couldn't pay their rent and he
mhm,
paid. And I'm like, did you know
mhm,
he did? And we're
mhm.
all like, no, like we had
Yeah,
no idea, because he wanted people to, have basically kingdom living.
yeah,
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I don't want your life just to be mundane.
yeah.
I want you to
Thrive. Yeah,
thrive, and
absolutely.
Mhm.
live on a bigger
Mhm.
level. And that was instrumental.
Mhm.
And he was also just a community builder and
Yes.
shaper,
Mm,
which I think that's the attribute that I actually received from
Yeah.
him. So,
mhm,
Charlita goes to everybody's service. So she came
mhm,
to one of mine,
mhm.
because we had two services
Mhm.
also on behalf of my dad. And she says, okay, it makes sense to me now. I
Mhm.
understand why you're the
Yeah,
way that you
yeah,
are,
yeah,
why
yeah,
you're embedded in community the way that you are because of the things that your dad
Mhm.
did.
yeah.
And
Mhm.
to me, I feel like that's the legacy,
Mhm.
that
Mhm,
I honor in, him. And
mhm,
so I wanted to end this by asking, your legacy. Like,
mm,
what is your legacy that um, you want for people to continue to remember and honor your loved one, with. And so for me, it is all about, community and being proximate in that way
mhm,
and being a voice and telling their story in ways that no one else will. And I know I have the aptitude to do that. I know I have the equitable frameworks of, doing that in an instrumental way. And, I want people to be seen, valued, heard, and validated. And I know that I'm able to bring that forward.
mm,
But, you
mm,
know, in closing out, what would you want your legacy
mm,
of your
mm.
loved one to be?
I think I always tell people like I like to leave things better than I found them,
Hmm.
including people. And when I think about my mom and her impact, some of the things we're talking about now with identities, like she was a female IT executive with the state
Hmm.
for a long period of time. So she's got this segment of folks that she helped build
Hmm.
and cultivate their careers. And so they can say
Hmm.
where they are. Like um, there was a saying about the fruit of someone's tree.
Hmm.
And so I want my
Mhm.
fruit to be plentiful.
Hmm.
And so, but not just in one arena
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
and have that very much anchored by
Hmm.
faith
Hmm.
in many ways.
Hmm.
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Love
That's
that.
beautiful.
Hmm.
I can see that about your
Hmm.
mom.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Morgan's legacy is multifaceted as
Mhm.
well. Obviously, the one of the things I always said about her is that she didn't want to be defined by the cancer.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm,
And
It's
when
important.
I started writing her eulogy literally hours after she passed away,
Mhm.
that
mhm,
was part of my purpose.
Yeah.
mhm,
And to craft something in writing that would live on
Mhm.
that talked about her life. And while it wasn't as long as we'd hoped it would be, the things that she accomplished, her determination, how she made people feel,
mhm,
Mhm.
and her
mhm,
zest for life,
Yeah.
mhm, mhm,
and how she really said, "Okay, I'm going to go in this direction. I'll move from here to there."
Mhm.
And she always had a plan. The way she rallied her friends,
mhm,
that I believe again is an outcome of what I believe my mother started in me. She
mhm,
was an only, my mom was an
Mhm.
only.
mhm,
Mhm.
And she always said, Linda, your friends are like family.
Yeah.
Treat
Yeah.
them that way.
Exactly.
mhm,
Yep.
And that's
Mhm.
how I've tried to live my life. And
mhm,
I believe Morgan felt that as well.
mhm,
And the support group of her friends around
mhm,
her, how she built community in New York, she
mhm,
built community in LA when they moved to LA,
mhm,
and how those communities have gotten to know each other and
mhm.
have just continued to, and will continue to surround
Oh, yeah.
Ross and Maddie and Will and Garrett and I.
Mhm,
Mhm.
So her
mhm,
legacy is how she brought all these people together. Her legacy is also fun
mhm,
Mm.
and
mhm,
let's go to a party.
mhm,
Yeah. Yeah.
mhm,
And that's the part that again helps sustain me when
mhm,
I do get kind of sad and I think,
Mhm.
okay, I got to snap out of it.
Yeah.
mhm,
Yeah.
Um, and think about the joy that
Mhm.
she
Mhm.
she really always focused on finding the joy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mhm.